Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are still confused as to how to use a protractor. So I'm going to show you how to use one today on this video. Alright, so once you have your protractor and you're trying to measure an angle, you need to put the center of your protractor on the vertex of that angle. Remember, the vertex is where the two lines come together, right here in the middle. So we're going to put that center right on the vertex. There's a little hole in these ones. Stick your pencil in there to make sure it's lined up right. Now, if we look over here, we can see that this zero line is not equal with the line that we have on there. So we're just going to rotate it. If your pencil's there, you know that dot's going to always stay on your vertex. So then I'm going to line this line up, the zero line, with the baseline of the angle. Then I'm going to follow this over. Now remember, there is a top side and a bottom side to this. So if we look closer at it, we can see the bottom from the zero goes up by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, so we're going to need to use those ones. So, once you've got it all lined up, we're going to count up. 10, 20, 30, 40. Here's 90. We're going to go past that 90 degrees mark. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. This is lined up perfectly with our 130 degree mark right here. So this angle is 130 degrees. So this angle is an obtuse angle. Anything greater than 90 degrees is obtuse. Anything less than 90 degrees is acute. Anything that is exactly 90 degrees is a right angle. So we're going to do the same thing again down here with this other angle. Even though my lines are slanted, they're not, one's not flat, we can still measure it. We still need to take our protractor, line up the center. Now both times I've used this side. If you would have chosen to try to do it this way, and you think that putting the dot down here, remember that it has to be on the vertex. We can't put the dot down here. There's no angle coming off of this. There's no corner here. So we have to do it this way. Line it up. This one measures 60 degrees, so this is an acute angle. This is an acute angle because it measures 60 degrees. Now some of you are confused as well as to how to create an angle. Some of you can find the measures, but you're not sure how to create it. So I just want you to start with a line. I'm just going to start with a line. Some of your directions tell you how long to draw the line. For right now, we're just going to draw a line. Now, I want an angle that faces, that points that way. I want my array to point to my left. So I'm going to put my pencil right on the end of this line. Now remember, this is going to be a ray. Our lines off an angle vertex are called a ray. I'm going to create an angle that is 45 degrees. So I'm going to put a little mark at my 45 degrees. Now I remember that 45 is an acute angle. An acute angle less than 90 degrees. So I know that it would not have made sense if I came all the way over to the 45 that's over here. That's actually 145 degrees and it's way off. So once I have that, then I'm going to line up the base of my protractor with my vertex, and then I just rotate it until it's in line with my point up here. So rotate it. If you wanted to, you could have lined it up up here and then rotated it until it hits the vertex. Then we just connect it with a straight line. Now remember, it's a ray, so we have arrows on the ends. This is a 45-degree angle. We've also started creating triangles. When we create a triangle, we now have 3 sides, so we have our angles closed in and equals 180 degrees. So we're going to start with a line. Then I'm going to line up one of my endpoints. I'm going to line up my 0 line just like this. This is my line that's all lined up right there. I'm going to put a dot at 60 degrees. Then I'm going to connect it. Now I'm going to come to the other side. So we do use both sides of our protractor when we're creating a triangle. Now we're going to make a 30-degree angle. So I'm going to count up from this way and mark my 30 degrees. I'm also going to connect it. Now remember, I told you this earlier. You do not need to draw your line all the way up to here. We're just going to extend it. We can go just a little bit past, or you can stop right at that line. As long as it is in line with our mark, we know that that's going to be 30 degrees. Now if I want to double check it, I'm going to put my circle in the middle here, right on the vertex, line it up again, and double check it. If you're still not sure, you can go ahead and extend it all the way out to check it. So we could extend it even further. Sorry, this got a little broken piece in it. Then we're going to remeasure it. And I can see that this falls directly on my 30-degree angle. So this is 30 degrees. This one's 60 degrees. Now we can measure this other angle. So now I'm going to take my protractor. I'm going to line it up with the vertex. And the 0 line. Notice once again, now it's right on that 0 line. I'm going to go straight up. Now if you want to extend this line to try to see how long it is, that's fine too. So we're going to line it up. Extend that line out. And I can see right here that with everything all lined up, it's right at 90 degrees. So this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. If you have any further questions, you may ask, but watch this video as many times as you need and practice, practice, practice.